Hello everyone, my name is Joppe. Over the last 2 years I've directed a few short films, so I thought I'd share 5 directing tips with you today. Let's go! Wow! I've just reached 100 subscribers. That suddenly went very fast. If you want to be part of this channel as well, click the red subscribe button down below. Now let's start with the first tip. Give actors something to do. When the script is just plain dialogue, a scene gets boring very fast, no matter how intense the conversation is. So my tip is, give the actors something to do. This can be something they can fiddle with, or just something they can hold in their hands to make gestures, or something to eat works really great as well. Let's look at this example scene, first with just plain dialogue. Patrick, I told you you should have locked your bike. Now it's gone. No, it's not. I just don't know where it is. Ha, funny. What? Prove me wrong. Okay, just show me where the key is. You've just said that yourself. It's in my bike. See? That's why it's your fault it's stolen. No, I didn't steal it. You can't just accuse me of all the crime in the world. I never did something illegal. You're impossible. Now let's give both characters something to do while they're chatting.
Patrick, I told you should have locked your bike. Now it's stolen.
No, it's not. I just don't know where it is. What? Prove me wrong.
Okay, just show me where the key is.
You've just said it yourself. It's in my bike.
See? That's why it's your fault it's stolen.
No, I didn't steal it. You can't just accuse me of all the crime in the world. I never did something illegal.
You're impossible.
This makes the scene just so much more interesting. Now, of course, this technique is only for certain situations. If I would fiddle with something, for example in this video, it would be very distracting from the story. Okay, let's move on to tip number 2. Try different ideas. There are a million different ways you can shoot the same story. Now, for some ideas you just know they're bad and you throw them away straight away. For other ideas you have a little discussion and you realize they're also bad and you throw them away. But for other ideas it may be difficult to decide which one to choose. So my tip is to just try these different ideas. This gives you the freedom to choose between the ideas while editing. Another situation in which this tip is helpful if you and for example your DP can't agree on what type of shot to use for the scene. Long shot, close up, long shot, close up, long shot, close up. Now long shot. My solution? Just shoot both of your ideas and decide while editing. Tip number 3 is don't tell problems but think of solutions. To be honest, this is a thing I'm struggling with myself, but I think it's good that I know my own weakness. What I mean by don't tell problems is that you don't want to say what is wrong with a scene after you've shot it, but what needs improving. What is difficult about this is that you need to substantiate why you think something is wrong and why your solution works better. Let's say you've just shot a romantic scene but you don't quite like it. Don't tell the crew, I don't know what it is, but I don't like this scene. Because now the crew doesn't know how to solve it and what they can improve on. It's better to say something like, I don't like the scene because the fast camera work doesn't fit the vibe of the scene. Now your DP knows he has to use some slower camera moves. Or even better is to say, I don't like this scene because the fast camera moves don't fit the vibe of the scene. Maybe we shall put the camera on a tripod. Now we have what you think is wrong with the scene and how you think you can solve it. Building on this tip, we have tip number 4. Explain, don't show. Not to be confused with show, don't tell. Okay, but this tip is mainly for directing actors. The term director describes brilliantly what you need to do as a director. give directions to the actors on how they should act, not show the actors how they should act. Because if you show the actors exactly what they should do or read them lines exactly as you want them to say it, they are gonna try to imitate you, and that's a bad thing. Because everyone feels emotions in his own way. So it's better to explain to the actor how he should feel and why he should feel that way. Next, number 5. Cast actors that fit the character. This tip is especially useful if you're working with beginning actors, but it also applies to the best actors you can find. It's always better to find an actor that fits the character instead of an actor that can act very well. This is because it's just easier to act as yourself than to act as someone else. So, if you want to make a good movie, I think it's a good time investment to spend a long time casting for the right actor. That were my 5 tips for directing films, and with that, it was it for today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time!